I think we have something like 50 guests for Media Row, and this is the one I was most excited about. It's happening right now, joined by the guy who took the Washington Commanders to the NFC Championship as a rookie, the winningest season the franchise has seen in 3 decades, older than he even is. Jayden Daniels, welcome to Up and Adams. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
You have a very cool vibe about you, Jayden. Very calm. What have you made of this experience so far at Super Bowl?
It's been wild. First one as a pro. So it's been wild, so trying to soak it all in, take everything in.
Well, we have news this morning, right? 2024, you already know this, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Rookie of the Year. How does it feel, and especially when you have big stuff going on tonight for honors?
It's a blessing. I mean, as many talented rookies that we had in our class, to be named this, voted by the fans, it's just nothing but respect, and it's a blessing.
You're not going to end the awards tonight. You're not going to end them in 5 years, in 10 years. If I were to fast forward 20 years from now and you're getting your Hall of Fame jacket, whatever, who's the first person you're going to thank?
First person? My parents, both my parents, mom and dad. You know, they helped me get to this point. They sacrificed a lot for me to get here, so they're for sure getting thanked.
We've got AP Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's going to follow. When you look back at this season, if I had to put in one of these picture frames I have back here, you see Drew Brees and Champagne.
I do.
What is the photo from your rookie season that you'd want framed?
I would probably say me smiling. That, like, the NFL has me smiling after we beat Tampa Bay. Like when I had the Band-Aid on my
your face is bleeding. Yeah. It was crazy.
That's the picture right there.
Why that one?
Because first time, and what was it, 2 decades they won a playoff game. I think that just sums up everything that happened, and for the season that we had, and obviously the fan base and how joyful and excited they were for that.
What does this fan base mean to you right now?
It means a lot. Just how they embraced me, how they embraced my family. And really how they embrace this whole new team. And, you know, they show out and show up every week.
I was there in August. It had to be 1,000,000 degrees. So none of the fans out there are complaining because you guys are out there running drills. I got to watch you. The ball never hit the ground. It was insane. And everybody talks about your poise, sort of how you are, and you can't be rattled. You're unflappable. People compare you to Joe Burrow, who was just on the set. Do you feel like that's your greatest strength?
I think so. I think it just plays a part of just who I am, and, you know, staying even-keeled. And when other people are looking at me, they know, like, I'm the same no matter what's going on.
I remember being at camp, and you were undeniable, right? You were the rookie. You were going to inherit the kingdom. And DQ was like, "Kay, you're not talking to him."
He shut you down?
Yeah. I said, I don't want to interview him. I'd like to say hello. And he said, "You're not talking to him. He's not the starter."
Okay.
He said he's not number 1 on the depth chart.
I had to earn talking to you.
You tell me.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, how was it in training camp? I think I sort of want you to maybe just reflect on how this team handled that situation.
Like you said, I had to earn everything. It was nothing given. I wasn't a captain. I wasn't a leader. I wasn't part of the leadership group. I had to earn that. I had to earn the starting role. So for me, I was just like, hey, they really treated me like a player, but essentially like I was a rookie still.
Do you think that was the right way to do it, looking back?
For sure.
Why?
I mean, I wanted to earn everything. I wanted to earn the respect of the coaches, my teammates, because, I mean, if they just came in and handed me everything, you know, I wouldn't have felt right with that, you know, because there's guys that been in the league for 10+ years. I had to earn the right to talk trash to Bobby. And, you know, just earn the right through my play.
You're not talking trash to Bobby.
100%.
Tell me about that.
That's like a big brother to me. So it's like a big brother, little brother dynamic. But, you know, I still give him trash. I still talk trash to him. But we challenge each other. So I think that's probably the biggest thing and the best thing in our relationship.
Does he give you any books to read, or does he give you?
He said I don't read books. So I told him that I do read books.
Oh.
But, you know, allegedly he said I don't read books.
One thing you've sort of, maybe a specific thing you've picked off of him?
How he takes care of his body. It was one time that we got back late and from a game, and he was like, "Hey, let's go get in the cold tub." And it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. 2
in the morning?
Yeah.
Everybody got to the facility and went home?
Nah, people went home from the airport, stuff like that. Get back to the facility, you go home, and he was like, "Hey, nah, let's get in the tub." So that's probably the biggest thing where it's like, okay, that's how he takes care of his body. That's how he goes from moving forward and starting his week off right.
So he's bringing that to the table. Everybody's bringing something. You're bringing virtual reality.
Yeah.
Now, I know nothing about this. Explain to me what it was like bringing that to Cliff Kingsbury.
It's crazy. It's like a video game.
Okay, really?
With real human
Explain
movement.
it to an old lady. So it's literally like a headset.
It's a headset, so it's a VR headset, and it's essentially like a video game, but like it's realistic because the movements are like real movements that they're doing. So I wish I had it on me so I could show you. But you know, if you come back to training camp, I got you.
Maybe they'll let me talk to you this time after you took your team to the second to last game of the year. How does it help you? Like, what would be your sell to explain why VR has maybe impacted your success your rookie year?
I think you don't get a lot of reps throughout the week, especially later on in the year. So you could literally just sit there for like 45 minutes, an hour, and have no stress on your body. As you go out there, you're just flicking your wrist, throwing the ball to the receiver.
It's visualizing too? Like it puts you in that...
It puts you in the stadium, like the stadium you're gonna be in, that you're gonna play in. It has literally like the play clocks. Like everything is exactly like to a T of how the stadium is gonna be. So like by the time you get on Sundays to the stadium, you're already familiar with like your surroundings.
What quarterbacks are asking you about it?
Not really. I think we'll have some more conversations.
Jayden, that's not true.
I don't like nobody really asked me.
Really? I feel like that's going to be all anybody does in the off season to get ready. Has there ever been a play that you ran on the VR that worked out exactly how you thought it'd be?
100%.
Like
even back to college. Like I remember it was like there was a play versus this coverage, and it was like I seen this before, and it was like the exact same thing I threw in the VR.
Did you hear what Myles Garrett said about you yesterday, Jayden?
Did not.
You didn't? Oh, Mina Kimes, I believe, asked Myles hey Mina, we love you. She asked Myles Garrett yesterday if playing with you would be appealing to him, and his answer was, quote, absolutely. What do you think about that?
I mean, for one of the best defensive players in the league, I mean, it's just nothing but respect, and it's a good feeling when your peers respect you like that.
When's the last time you two talked?
Probably the game. We haven't talked no time soon.
What was said?
Just respect. He was like, you respect my game. I was like, I respect his game and what he's done and what he brings, and just stay healthy and stuff like that.
I mean, I sit with Devontae Adams. He comes on my show every week. He wanted you with the Raiders. You're now this recruiting tool where all these free agents, these draft guys are going to want to be taken by the Commanders. You've been part of this evolutionary shift for the team, for the city, and all of that. You have Tom Brady and Mahomes. Micah Parsons just said he looks up to you. What's that? Did you hear him say that?
No, he did not say that.
He did.
No, he
did. He not say that?
No, he didn't.
Micah Parsons said, "I look up to him." What does that feel like?
It's a good feeling. I mean, just like you said, being so young but having the respect of your peers, that's all you can ask for.
How do you do it?
I don't know.
How do you do it?
I'm just myself.
You've always been this guy, this special guy that Dan Quinn decided isn't the starter back in August. Wild. If you could tell Mahomes one thing about facing this Eagles defense, what would you tell him?
I mean, that's tough. He faced them before. He won many Super Bowls. I don't know how much I could tell him, but obviously just don't have negative plays on first and second down. Hey, go be you, and that's more than enough for him. You
keep your cool together. I'm curious if you'll do it when Poise, the mentalist, comes up here. Okay, can we have him come up here and play a little
come on.
Okay, there we go. Yes, sport coffee, baby. Woo, cheers to you.
All the time. Patrick sends this to me. Shout out to my boy Dougie Schulman. Also, Jayden is so funny. We met backstage.
We did.
And I performed at a show for his mom 3 weeks ago. She saw me. She is backstage. Mom is backstage.
Amazing.
And I told him that this has been such an electric season that I think the entire country, the entire world has been watching.
Woo, Jayden!
I think the greatest rookie season of all time. I mean, no joke. And I think so much of that is what you said, the mental game.
Okay.
It is. It's staying grounded. And so here's my challenge to you, is if I were to say to go back in time, okay, you know what, don't even get your phone. I would say get your phone, but I'm gonna do it right now. And if you were to go back and look through people you've got history with, people that go back with you a ways, and to stop and land on one person that I don't even know why, or if you know why, they popped in your head. Can you see that person's face?
Yes.
If I got your mom back here and had her stand right here, do you think she would instantly guess who you picked, or not even your mom?
No, not even.
How could I know something mom didn't know?
I don't know.
All right, and then let's take it one step further. Think of this person's first name,
Okay.
and I want you to count the letters. It's a guy, am I right?
Yeah.
He would have smiled more if it was a girl.
Look at Jayden.
Count how many letters are in this guy's name to yourself.
I got it.
See, he did it fast. See that? No play fake. He did it fast.
Short name.
Short name. Short name.
Short name.
So I watched him.
4
And
letters?
he doubled up. I don't think 4 letters.
Oh.
No, he's fast. Jayden Daniels, come on. I think it was longer.
Okay.
And sometimes when there's 2 letters of this, look this way at me. I'm debating whether it's 5, 6, or 7. 6. Is it 6 letters?
5.
It's 5?
5.
See, it's not a magic trick. I'm watching for reactions. All right. If you were to get this person on the phone and tell him one word that only you two would know, like a code word,
Oh,
something.
gosh.
All right, hold up.
Oh gosh.
Think of the first name. Starts with a D. Does it start with a D?
Yeah.
Jayden, how is he doing it?
I don't know.
Close your eyes. Show everybody.
Okay. Okay.
I was backstage with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons goes, you hacked into my phone or you hacked into my social. I go, I hacked into your brain. Open your eyes. What is this guy's first name?
DeVell.
DeVell.
How? How could he know? Did mom tell him you think,
No.
Jayden? No way?
And you know what? Watch this, watch this. Imagine DeVell is right here. How long you go back? Where do you know each other from?
High school. Freshman year high school.
Freshman year of high school.
Oh, gosh.
And you looked at him and you thought of it exactly right now, of one word you could say to him that would have a meaning to you and him and nobody else could know. Can you see it right now in your head?
Yes.
And imagine, look me in the eyes, and imagine you shake my hand. Right there, LeBron? LeBron with an A.
No way. There's no way, bro. No.
How? Jayden, what do you think? Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
There's
Jayden
no way.
is speechless.
No. There's no way.
Does it freak you out? Does
That
it
was
freak
crazy.
you out?
That's insane.
Oh, how did you do that?
DeVell's right there. No, I'm totally They're like, DeVell, how you been?
Nah, there's no way.
That was unbelievable. I mean,
Bring that
there
back.
you go.
You gotta show that one.
There you go. Show it to the camera.
That's crazy.
DeVell LeBron
That's
with the
my
A.
Hail Mary right there. That's my equivalent of my Hail Mary right there.
That's-
I mean, I can't believe we didn't even talk about that. Well, you just like, when you reflect and sit and think about that play, I think that was the moment the entire city realized this was not just a flash in the pan, a growing year. Like, you exercise an entire city on one play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was like, that's just crazy. Like, I didn't even, my reaction was so late because I was like still trying to process what happened. And you just see the whole stadium, like everybody's like happy, erupted, like everybody stayed. It was packed. So,
You didn't practice that on VR, did you?
nah,
No.
not at all. I practiced that. We practiced that in practice though. Like,
Yeah?
like DQ has us like practice different situations. I never throw the Hail Mary in practice because they don't want me to throw it, but we practice situations like that.
And it worked out. I mean, practice makes perfect. I don't know how much practice you
I've
take
watched
to
that
do.
about 100 times, that video.
Yeah, to do what you do. Really quickly, can we just address the Kevin Durant of this all? Kevin Durant, basketball, one-on-one. I know that you think you have skills, Bobby Wagner.
I'm not beating KD. That's insane to say.
But have you ever
I'm beating
played
Bobby
him?
Wagner.
You'd beat Bobby Wagner. Didn't Bobby tell us Kevin Durant? There was something, I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what KD said. I'm the KD of the NFL. But I'm not beating, that's insane. No, I'm not beating KD in basketball. I'm beating Bobby Wagner.
You're beating Bobby. Have you beat Bobby Wagner?
We have not played
Okay,
yet.
hold on. Who said he could score on him? They're telling me in my ear, and I'm having fact checks. Oh, you said you could score on KD. Is that true?
I
Did
think
you say-
I could get a bucket on him. One.
You
I
can't.
don't think, I'm not going to beat him, but I think I could get a bucket on him.
You can get a bucket on Kevin Durant. Okay, there it is. The gauntlet has been thrown. We'll be back after this.